Namaste. This yoga class, this short video here, is going into some deep internal twisting, which is very good for the internal organs and tissues of the body. It can help with our digestion. It stimulates and massages the internal organs and tissues, so it aids in their function and their detoxification. So we're increasing the blood flow. So we're stimulating them, we're increasing the detoxification and digestion, helping helping with the circulation and the digestion in the body. Okay, so twisting is very stimulating and strengthening. We're strengthening our spine, gaining more mobility and flexibility and strength in the spine itself. Also stretching out the hips, the low back, good for core strength. So lots and lots of benefits to our twisting series today. All right, so we're going to start in hands and knees and tabletop. Shoulder over the wrist, hips over the knees, find a flat back. And we're going to bring the left hand to the base of our head here and just take a little twist up. So reach that left elbow up and look up. Feel the twist here. Opening up the chest, lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to just kind of drop this left elbow down and tap it down, pressing our way up into the right palm. Inhale. Lift the left elbow up to the sky, gazing up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower that left elbow down. Inhale. And exhale, release, let it go. Shaking out the neck a little bit here. Our head, our neck is an extension of the spine, so we are twisting that as well. Same thing on the other side. Right hand goes back by the base of the head. Reach that right elbow up to the sky. Open up the chest, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower that right elbow down. You could come all the way down. Just go as low as you want to go. Just kind of tap it. Inhale, reach that right elbow up, open up the chest, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Tap and release. Okay. If you want to take a round of cat-cow, you can move the spine around a little bit, bringing the shoulders forward, sending the hips back. Just moving and breathing into your spine and your hips a little bit in that low back. All right, so we'll start with our right foot. Starting on the right side, we're going to bring the right foot forward in between our hands at the top of the mat. So you can help the foot get there in between the hands, and we're going to go to a low runner's lunge. So we're going to plant the ball of that back foot as we extend the spine. And just breathing here a couple of breaths. Finding some length, finding some stillness. You can take micro movements, shifting forward and back. Heavy in the hips, really checking in with the hips here to help with our twist, okay? So then we're going to drop our back knee down and untuck our toes, and we can go back to that with the back knee lifted. And we're going to rise up. We're going to bring, so this twist, starting with this twist here, the left hand is going to go to the left shoulder. And we're going to reach that left elbow up to the sky, okay? Inhale here, exhale, we're going to bring this elbow to the outside of our right knee, twisting from the lower spine, middle, and then upper spine. So twisting from the lower part of the back all the way to the upper part of the back. We hook the elbow outside of that right thigh. We're going to get everything outside of the thigh. Hair position in front of the heart, the sternum is spinning up. Inhale here, exhale here, belly draws in, really wringing out the spine, trying to twist and keep the elbow outside of the thigh. Inhale here, exhale here, and then you can plant the ball of that back foot like you're going into your low runner's lunge, where we just were if you would like to. It could be a little bit more challenging if you straighten that back leg, a little bit more intense, couple more breaths. Inhale here, exhale here. belly draws in. Right elbow goes up. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so just rising up. Hands are in prayer. Position in front of the heart in that center line. And we're going to simply switch sides. So we're going to go to tabletop, hands and knees. So hands frame that front right foot. Right knee meets left. You can take happy cow and sway those hips from side to side. It is pretty intense outer hip stretch here. 2. All right, so now left foot steps up in between the hands, and we're gonna rise up and go to our low runner's lunge first. So plant the ball of the back right foot, find the length through the right side, heavy in the hips, left knee over left ankle, extending the spine. Really feel your spine, feel your hips, feel the neck, feel the shoulders, feel the torso, lift the chest and heart. Inhale and exhale. You can take micro movements here. And then we will drop the back knee down and untuck the toes. And just plant the hands on that left knee. And then we're going to bring our right hand to the right shoulder. Right hand, right shoulder. And lift that right elbow up to the sky, opening up the chest, lifting the heart. Inhale and then exhale. We're twisting from the lower, middle, and then upper spine. Really hooking our prayer twist here. Elbow outside of the thigh bone or outside of the knee. So just really scooping everything out to the left side, and then bring your hands to prayer. This is what it looks like. The palms stack together, and we are breathing. Like I said, stimulating those internal organs, increasing the blood flow, massaging the internal organs and tissues. So increasing helping with our digestion, increasing the circulation, potentially helping with constipation. Strengthening our spine, so you can plant the ball of that back foot if you would like to. Add on to this, intensifying and breathing. Gaze can go up or down, but we want to keep the sternum lifting upwards, the heart lifting up. Chest is open here. Heart lifting. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Belly draws in. Release, framing that front left foot. Happy cow. Left knee meets right knee. Tabletop, and just sway the hips from side to side. Releasing in that low back. So you can make hip circles, or you can sway from side to side. You can make big circles. Just whatever feels good, comfortable for you in your spine, in your hips today. Let's go ahead and just take one child's pose together. So we're going to open up the knees wide, the toes touch here, and send the hips back in between the feet towards the heels, forehead dropping down to the mat, wide like a child's pose, or you can bring the knees together. Any variation is fine. Whatever is comfortable for you, whatever feels best. And then maybe we activate, tenting the fingertips, walking them forward out in front of us, lengthening through the sides of the body. Inhale here, exhale here. Belly draws in. Inhale here, exhale here. One more. Inhale here. Exhale here. Hands and knees tabletop. We'll go back to our right side, bringing that right foot forward, planting in between the hands at the top of the mat. And this time, we're going to keep the back knee down, and we're going to plant our right hand outside of our right foot and reach the left arm up to the sky, reaching it kind of up and overhead if possible. Sternum spinning up. Really opening up through this whole left side body. Inhale here. Little twist. Try to spin the torso upwards. Inhale, and then exhale. Left hand plants down inside of the right foot. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Opening up the chest, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other here, but not crunching them. Lift the chest, offer the heart. One more time on each side. Right hand plants outside of the right foot. Left hand reaches up to the sky or up and overhead, creating that kind of half moon shape, if you will. Sternum spinning up. Inhale and exhale. Pretty intense side body stretch. Nice outer hip opening stretch. Inhale, exhale, left hand plants down, right arm reaches up, twisting up towards the sky. The right hand could also go back, be placed by the base of the spine along the back side to just open up the chest a little bit more. Opening up the shoulders, or just reach the right arm up, shoulders stacking. Gaze goes up or down, always checking in with the neck. Okay, right knee meets left, tabletop. Happy cow, sway those hips from side to side, move your spine around. Shoulders come forward, send the hips back. You can always take a child's pose if you want to, or even a downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and transition in from down dog, transition into our other side from our down dog. I feel like that would feel really nice here. Lengthening out the spine. Inhale, exhale, really send that tailbone back and up. Chest going back towards the thighs, gazing back at the navel or back at your feet or toes. Left foot steps up in between the hands at the top of the mat. Drop that back knee down, or you could just go down to your tabletop to transition here. Same thing on the other side. That right hand is going to plant in, we'll start with the right side here. So right hand plants inside of the right foot. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Belly in. Nice twist upwards here. Inhale and exhale. So heart lifting, gazing up or down. Checking in with our neck. Inhale, exhale, left hand plants, right arm reaches up. And then maybe making that half moon shape, sternum spinning up, heart lifting, heart offering, chest opening, side body lengthening. Inhale here, exhale, right hand plants inside of that left foot, left arm reaches up to the sky. Or we can drape the hand back by the base of the spine, opening up the chest just a little bit more. Really broadening through the shoulders. Inhale here, exhale, left hand plants outside of the left foot, right arm reaches up to the sky, and then maybe up and overhead. Getting that really nice side body stretch. Sternum spinning up. Heart lifting. Inhale, exhale, right hand plants, left arm reaches up one last time. Inhale. Exhale, left knee meets right, happy cow. Sway those hips from side to side. Moving, bending, breathing into your spine. Maybe you take that child's pose or downward facing dog. Shake the head yes and no from side to side. Belly draws in and up. Navel back and towards the spine. Engaging in those bandhas. Mula bandha and Uddiyana bandha, those energy locks. Dropping the knees down to the mat. We're going to cross the feet and straighten the legs out in front of us. Going into Marichyasana C. So I'm going to bend the right knee. I'll start on the left leg straight. Hugging the right knee in towards the chest. The heel going towards the sacrum or towards the pelvic bone. Okay. Sorry, a lot of bugs out here today. And we're going to reach the left arm up to the sky. Sternum lifts. Same thing on this side. We're going to bring the left hand to the left shoulder. to find our twisting of the torso from the lower, middle, and upper spine, upper back, okay? So keep that elbow up, and then we're gonna twist lower, middle, upper, hooking our elbow outside of the right knee here, again, in our seat. Right hand can go back by the base of the spine as a second spine, a little bit of support. And we can lower this left hand down. Or you can keep the left arm up. However, you can hook the elbow outside of that thigh or knee on the right side, and you can gaze past that right shoulder. We don't want to dump into that palm behind us. We want to lengthen up nice and tall. Just some support back there. So, or you can lower this left hand down. Some people will even grab the mat here. Inhale, exhale, twisting from the torso, twisting from that low back, really wringing out the spine, the neck and the shoulders. One more breath. Inhale, fill, fill, fill. Exhale, belly in, detoxifying and stimulating those internal organs and tissues. The most important organs in our body, some of them, all of them, they're all important. Can't live without any of them, really. Right, okay, other side. Left knee bends, hug the knee and up towards the chest, heel towards the tailbone. That right leg goes straight. The right hand is gonna go to the right shoulder and reach that elbow up to the sky. And then we're gonna twist lower, middle, upper back, spine, twisting over to the left, elbow outside of the knee. Left hand goes back by the base of the spine as our second spine, hooking the elbow outside of the knee, and then we can gently press it to twist just a little bit more, getting everything outside of that leg or thigh here. So that arm can stay up, fingers pointing up, or hand up, or we can lower the hand down. And you can gently press the elbow or arm kind of a little bit more into the leg to intensify the twist. Inhale here, exhale here. Belly draws in. Inhale here, exhale here. Lengthen up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Really spiraling through the spine, twisting through the spine from the torso. Fill, 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 fill. Expand, inhale, exhale. Belly draws in. Twist just a little bit more. And release it. We're going to counterpose this, taking a seated forward fold. So make room for your sitting bones here. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms up and overhead, sternum lifting, heart aftering, hinging and folding. Hinge and fold. So hinging from the hips, reaching forward. Fold yourself in half. You can always have a soft bend in the knees if you would like. Bringing the chest down towards the thighs, maybe reaching the chin towards the shins. Inhale, peek forward, lengthen, extend the spine. Really breathing into the spine here. Exhale, fold. You can draw the toes back towards you if you want to. Belly draws in. Inhale, flat back for length. Exhale, fold. Hinge and fold. Slowly rising up. We're going to plant our feet out in front of us, hip width apart, and lower all the way down into the mat. It's very important to take rest. We're going to draw the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. Releasing along the spine. Keeping that low back resting on the mat. Very important that we let everything that we've stimulated kind of settle back down. And this is where we truly gain the benefit of the asana. So taking Shavasana, final resting pose here. Allow the body to do what it does. We've just helped it out a little bit. A little bit more. So please stay here for 3 to 5 minutes. I thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.